I'm Mariana. I started Logosophy since 2009, and I'm a mother of 2 boys and a wife of a very patient husband. And I work with special need kids. So how can we apply the Logosophical method? I want to give an example, but first I'm going to explain a little bit what's the method, Logosophical method is. So there is 3 stages. So the first stage is this exposition method. So it's where you get contact with the concepts, where you see how you can behave as this concept, and then goes to the stage 2, where you apply the method, the application method, right? So where you can apply what you have understood of the method into your life. And then try to behave as this concept, whatever you understood this concept. And then comes to the 3rd phase, where is called improvement method, where you're gonna analyze how you did it. So you're gonna see how well you did it or how not well you did it, your mistakes and your success in doing it. So let's say the concept of adaptation. So I can start comparing what concept do I have about adaptation, and compare with the concept that Logosophical brings about adaptation, and reflect about those. And as you go, you try to apply this in your life. So let's say I try to apply this in my daily routine. So I start to ask myself, why am I suffering to adapt to that pace or to that situation? Why whenever my routine gets wrong and I really get upset? So I try to analyze this and see, and I try to apply what I understood about Logosophy. So if I adapt to whatever the situation of my life happens, so how it's gonna be? How do I feel about it? So as I try to do this application, I make notes of how I feel, how my thoughts were, and I get into this improvement method, where I can check my behavior and check what Logosophy says, and then I can improve the next time that I go around. I learned with Logosophy that thoughts are entities that can have a life of their own. And at first it was like, well, how is that? How can something that I don't even see and touch can have a life of their own? But when I started to pay attention to my own life, I saw they act on their own. I saw they are governing my life. They are making me do stuff or say stuff that I don't really want to say or don't really plan to say. And then I start to notice that they can have a life of their own, and they can be for good or for bad, right? So I can collect thoughts that will help me to govern the life that I want to have, or to be the person that I want to be, if I select my thoughts for that purpose. If I don't control the thoughts, it will take me for, I don't know, a common path, a common way of living. And so it was through Logosophy that helps me to see the thoughts and control them a little bit, be in charge of them, and so I can put a destiny. I can choose my destiny. I can go in the path that I want to go.